SK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry, and this is a good one to win.
Got a little bit of wind here. I think straight will be good enough.
Good looking shot this.
Check it out. Alright,
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
A little bit of wind. Right there will be good.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Too much.
Good shot there.
And
this putt is from
I'm gonna
birdie
use
3 on the
a putt
scorecard.
preview. Because I am not that good yet. And reading this, I think it's gonna break. I think I was on track first time. Here we go.
Big chance here.
Yeah.
That's a long-range bomb. And
Let's
with
go.
it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
He's in a share of 7th place. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Ah, kick left.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Setting up in some very deep rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Oof.
Well struck. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Looks like that's it.
This looks good. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left, just avoid those bunkers both right and left, and there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
Setting up in the first cut. Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Stop rolling. There we go.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Get in.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And now at 3 under overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 4th hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
Let's see, I hope I don't mess this shot up.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
All right.
This shot
Worked out pretty good.
around the 200-yard mark. Just a stroke behind the leader. Going with the hybrid.
Check it out. Oh, it's gonna go off that slope. Damn it.
Is that what they had in mind?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Damn.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Such soft hands.
And he needs this to save par. Just 1 off the lead after that hole.
All right, with 3 under.
The par 3 5th is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it. But to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Right there. Ooh.
Opting for the 3-wood.
All right, not bad.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know.
Yeah, a little left to right
Still
here.
counts. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Find out. Ah, almost. All right, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more right there.
Rolling end to end is looking
You
nice.
son of a...
Well, the current leader is enjoying a
All right,
one-shot
we were
lead.
able to save par on that one. That's good.
The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side.
Ooh, get on the
Shouldn't
green.
be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently a shot off the lead.
All right, that looks good. Straight ahead. Hit the pin. Stop. There we go.
And this putt to move into a share
Go
of
for
first
birdie on this
place.
one. Go left to right. There we go. That's good.
It starts off on a good line.
Good.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Is Will Zalatoris. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
This one from about 160 yards out. Currently tied for the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that's a handy shot. 13 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Looking good.
putt to make for a birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play.
All right, guys.
It's some 15 yards
Oh my
short
God, that's my
of the
dog. I'm
green.
sorry.
However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Let's go. Stop. Oh my God.
And nicely played. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Good chance to move to 6 under par
All right, we
here.
got this putt
This
right
is
here.
what they
Looks like
have
it's
left for
right
birdie
to
here.
left. Oh, a little bit more.
And
go,
he
baby.
holds it. What a putt. And that will take him to 6 under. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently,
Alright, let's check
players
this out,
have been a little
guys.
bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Good shot, good shot, good
That's
shot.
tidy. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one is all over it.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Not quite.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 7 under. Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the
All right,
booth
we're
just
sitting
thinking
at
about this
7
player's
under.
position with 9 to play.
Well,
Top.
keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread
Oh,
a
look at
bunch of
those-
trees.
those
This is a
branches.
great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot.
We're doing too much spin.
Going with the 7. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the
more.
right here. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just
That
below
was, I
the
don't even know
hole.
why I
They can be
previewed that. I didn't
aggressive
even know
up
it
the
was gonna.
hill. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Now 2 shots up.
All right,
after
we're
that
still
one.
up. We're still up. 7 under.
Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green.
All right, let's
It's a
check
good
it out.
opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Damn. All right, here we go. Not gonna give it too much spin.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This is one of
Nice.
those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with
Break
his
some more.
approach
Yeah,
shots.
break some more.
Another green in regulation.
Hey, that's a chance. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother. So try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Could roll into the rough on this one.
I wanted a cake.
Well, we catch up with Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt.
Saving par here.
That's a chip to be proud of.
Great touch.
Big putt for par coming up. And now that finds him in first place. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Tried to draw that one in there, Luke. Just missed the mark.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Looking better.
Good putt that. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
And he's down there.
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. That was a gallant attempt. This putt coming up is for birdie. And down it goes. 11 under the card with the stretch remaining.
Yeah, seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, yeah. A thing of beauty.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Second shot here on the 17th. Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Good looking putt. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Currently 12 under for the round. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. He knows if he can get this putt. It's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
Luke, it's always fun to see a player when they are in full flight as they were this week. It was a blast to watch. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the first. And choosing the 8-iron here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Oh, that's a nice line. That putt went a bit long there. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
Time to tee off at the second.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Rich, I know I've got more of a southern accent, but I certainly love being here in the Midwest, and we know the people of the Midwest just adore this tournament. It's a bit like their 5th major, isn't it?
Exactly, Luke. Coming here to TPC Deer Run each and every year, you know, it's such a great event to introduce the world to a new golfer that is trying to dig his way into the game and kind of make inroads on the PGA Tour. But yet what we find is that a lot of veterans end up winning this tournament. Steve Stricker comes to mind. Zach Johnson comes to mind. Jordan Spieth got his first victory here. It's exciting because it really doesn't favor one player over another. It's just you got to have a solid game over 4 days on a golf course that usually yields a lot of birdies, but you have to take advantage of that, and that's not always easy to do because this golf course is no pushover, but it's always in perfect shape, especially on the greens. So you really have to take advantage of all the opportunities you have on these greens if you're going to post a low score and win.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. 9 feet to the cup.
These are on rails, looking good.
And now over to Tony Finau.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And that'll drop him down to even par now.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Handy effort, that one. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here. Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
A putt for a place in the top 10. This one's tracking. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. TPC Deer Run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the fifth is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the fifth.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. And it's time to recap that play.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And he finds himself in a tie for third. Pretty sure this play will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Well, I like the look of the line here. It should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Teeing off now on this par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's not the shot they're after.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Has to put this one downhill.
This one's online. Oh, that's good grit there.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Currently at -3 for the round. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
There's This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. This one's for birdie. This one's dialed in. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And that makes him tied for first.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
This shot from around 210 yards. He's currently tied for the lead. Opting for the 5-wood.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. How close was that to going down? Big par saver coming up for this fella. Well done. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Oh my, that was launched. Now 4 under par, currently tied for first place. Here we are, Rich, a wonderful opportunity on the table, the chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the 2nd week in a row. Impressive.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This one has eyes for the hole. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 5 under. He sits in first position. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around. But should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Whew. Oh, what a shot. Putting for par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Going with the hybrid. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Sitting at 1 over. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This is their look at birdie.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
That's heading for the fairway. Playing this one about 130 yards out. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Going with the pitching wedge here. That should find the surface. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And now over to Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
This one looking really good.
What an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Currently leading by 2. Well played. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. They've chosen to club down here.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh, right by the hole. That's disappointing. Putting for a par here.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
13 feet to the cup. Go on, get in the hole. No, that's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Looking good. Well played. What an eagle. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Now, 2 shots up after that one. If you want to win a TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yeah, quality shot, that.
You need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
This putt for him to win the event. Ooh. Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
That's right. We champion up in the Yeah, bro, you gotta pick it up. It's pretty dope. I like it. Pretty cool.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. But hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes.
Alright, here we go. Let's see. Baby. We got a little wind. I think that'll do right there.
That's a good-looking shot there. But what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich?
Green sits slightly above the players. There's bunkers dotting the front left and one just front right. If they do throw it to the left and long, it will come down a pretty good-sized slope back onto the center of the green.
Got a little bit of wind.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Oh.
Putting for birdie here.
Nah, I'm all good. I'm good right now. Nah, that was good. See, look at that. Oh.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Put a little
And
bit
they've
of
been rolling
spin
the
on that
ball
one.
great today. Another great look.
Or not enough spin. I don't know.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
A little bit more.
On a nice line.
Well played.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
At -2, going along nicely today. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go into a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
Attaboy, good shot. Second shot here on the third. Getting ready to play their third. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That's right.
And gets that putt of distance to go. And it's John Rahm in the lead. And as we take a look at the fourth hole, a shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark, players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
Lovely effort, that. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the fourth.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Looks good off the blade. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
This player is putting for fun.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
This would be a great up and down. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The fifth hole, Rich, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
That should find the fairway. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently tied atop the leaderboard. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, we'll move to 5 under par. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Justin Rose. Oh, that one just missed the hole. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Oh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. 20 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, you know you want to.
Wonderful shot. And that will move him to 6 under par. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Rich, I know you've got terrific history in Europe. You've spent plenty of time over here. You've been revered by the European Tour. You broadcast to a European audience. How special is it for you to be here at the Scottish Open this week?
I absolutely love being back at the Scottish Open, Luke. Not only because of the venue, because of the fans in the game. They're so knowledgeable. You hit a shot to 30 feet, and you hear all sorts of people hooting and hollering because they know how good of a shot that was. I mean, it had a bad angle coming out of a rough lie, whatever it is. I just love it coming back here because it seems like they have a interest, a knowledge, and a passion for the game, unlike almost any fans around the world. I think that being in Scotland, playing over here, and having to use your imagination, hitting all the shots that are required to play well over in Scotland is imperative. And I think this is why Americans love to come over here, because it's a completely different kind of golf than what they're used to back in the U.S.
Close.
Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second.
Could not be more perfect.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
Too much.
Yeah, well played. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
No more.
Surely it's going to.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score. Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Ooh, totally misread that.
Was on a good line. Well, that's a bit disappointing. A par putt awaits. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
8 under for the day. Currently in the lead.
Oh, I thought I was going to kick left.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3.
Pin sicker.
Playing their 4th shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And a par putt awaits him. And there it is. Time to take a look at Justin
Safe
Rose.
par on that.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's frustrating. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into the screen, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement
than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Nah, I got it for 1 round because I ain't gonna do 4.
Well, it's found the surface,
I mean,
but that's about as
I was
much
just
as you
getting
can
a
say
feel
about
for it now. Maybe the
Needs
next.
something special to happen to
Once
get
I'm
the
almost
birdie
done
here.
with this tour, but once I finish it, I'll do the 4 or 3. I don't know. Damn. Damn. Damn.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. 7 feet to the cup. That's tracking.
Let's go.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice
Up and down.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You're back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, ooh, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Opting for the 5-iron.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Okay, time to return to the action. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Pretty straight.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Still in the lead now after that hole. Another beautiful hole, Rich. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to hit it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
Around 110 yards to go.
This one looks to be in a pretty good line.
Ooh.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And back to the play, shall we? Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, what a super shot.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Choosing the 9-iron here. Wow, what a shot. 8 feet to the cup.
Yeah, I broke a little more.
Ooh, nice line.
Come on.
Okay, steady now. Just a short putt remaining here. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Time to face a par 4 now.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
From around 180 yards out. Opting for the 6-iron. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. An opportunity for a birdie here.
That's right.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Now 5 shots up after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. But this player's really going after it here, Rich.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, that's too bad. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Going with the 5-iron here. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Go to your home ball.
Oh, saw that?
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Putting for a par now. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's take a look at the current standings. He's currently sitting in first place. And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Cup?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Should find the green here. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event.
Damn, not enough.
Ouch, that hurts. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. And this historic tournament has yet another champion. Congratulations to our Genesis Scottish Open winner.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance club here in Scotland. An impressive victory by this player.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated every facet of the game. Never let their foot up off the gas.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Dang, you guys didn't tell me I was on mute that whole time. That's crazy. I was talking to myself.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate.
Here we go. Let's see. Damn, that win is no joke. All right.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Single win. I didn't have to give it that much power, huh?
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, that's a lovely approach. And this is a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Did I read that one? Nah, break more.
Nice stroke.
Ah, super.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. I don't mind the look of this. Well, that's a no-fuss par. They get the round underway, Rich.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Well, now let's see if we can get some more insight on this week's venue. John, what have you been seeing here at Lachlan Crossing that players may want to keep their mind on this week?
Well, Luke, one thing I've been seeing is a lot of excitement in the crowd. People love when the PGA Tour comes to Scotland. And if you open your eyes, you can see why. This is a classic Scottish links layout. Giant fairways and greens. And some of these greens are shared greens, so a couple holes using the same green, which is kind of a hallmark of some of these old Scottish courses. These links fairways are rugged, to say the least. Hard to tell where some of these shots will end up after they come off the club face because of the undulation in the fairways. One other thing to be aware of is the pot bunkers. There are some really small ones out there as well, and they can be very sneaky. You never know where they might pop up. Luke, I love being in Scotland, love breathing in that crisp Atlantic air. Can't wait to see what happens on the course this week.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's sitting there just in third place.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Teeing off here at the third hole.
That is absolutely spot on.
From around 140 yards here. Opting for the 9-iron. That one should find the surface. 11 feet left to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Get excited. This could go in. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Currently 1 under for the day.
Always like to see
tied
your
at
name
first.
moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This hole here is a par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day.
Ooh, can make
they
it through
needed
that.
it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Not bad. This shot coming from around 220 yards is currently tied for the lead.
Think. Ah.
And he's safely on the green. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Setting up here with a very long putt.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
No more. Damn, I didn't get enough
I
power.
can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole.
Sit. Dang, that one didn't carry it that
Quality
much.
shot, that one. A chance to move into first here with this putt.
This has a real chance.
Ooh.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. It's on a good line. Yeah, we'll take that. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Here we are at Lachlan Cross in the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you can go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, oh, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Get in the hole, ball. Oh, not enough power.
Starting to look really good.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. This for a birdie run.
Damn.
This one's looking good.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his
Hell
lead.
yeah.
And that will take him to 3.
We're gonna go duels on this.
And this is
I think we can play duels,
still on top
but
of the
you can play
leaderboard.
1v1 for sure.
Setting up now on a par 4. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Damn.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
So we'll say par.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
Too much.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
Ooh.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. An important par save.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
See that from my bogey.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, you always want to be up or in the lead going in the final 9 holes. That's what they practice for. That's what they want to be. They want to be in this position. Let's see how it all plays out.
Great shot. Sitting at 2 under par. They currently share the lead in this one. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Damn, that broke more than I thought.
That'll sting a bit. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Nice little par putt here.
Not a bad line, this. For the par. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though? Just fine, my friend.
That's some good golf right there. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
A little bit more.
It's got a chance.
That's
nice
right.
one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
This is full send.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here. Wow, did this come out beautifully? Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green. This really looks good.
And racking up there.
What shots? What shots?
That, he'll move to 4 under par. Currently in first position. We have a par 5 at this one. That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 13th hole. Nicely done. Getting ready to play their third. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing. His 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
What?
And here we are with the third shot. Currently leading by 2. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
I'm not doing good at this hole.
Come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
What am I at already? Fourth shot.
Sitting at -4. Outright first here.
I'm gonna get a bogey on this one. Yeah.
Judging it beautifully.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
He's currently tied for first. Yeah, I can understand he'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Sand again.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Getting ready to play their third. He shares the lead.
Let's get in there.
All class.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Why not take another look at that effort?
Now look how they attacked this one.
Birdie.
And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Oh, no.
Not the result they were after there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
How close was that to going down? Just 6 feet between he and the hole. I like the look of this. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, get in. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Yeah, that one will play. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Oh, come on, sit.
Too much.
Pretty good shot there.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Birdied their last hole.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Looking great now.
Let's go, baby.
What a putt to make. Well done. And that will take him to 5 under. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Well played, mate. Time for the second shot on the 18th.
Get there.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
A chance to chip in here and snatch the title. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament.
Oh, that was...
Well, there you have it. What a wonderful victory, Rich.
Backing up the brink
go.
struck once again
Let's
this
go.
week. Filling it up.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
It looks like 9 is the top tier. You can't get more than that. For stones, for clubs. Alright.